Okay, I think we need to answer this once and for all because I keep hearing from black men that they believe that most black women are purposely working against them or that black women are completely unwilling to work with them to build or to improve our community in any way. All of us are aware of the so-called gender war that's going on between black men and black women. And everyone heard what that little old racist that attacked that postal worker said in regards to black women. And if you didn't, this is what she said.
The black women are against the black men because they've been exploited so much. They're with the Hitler-esque people. They're with the white people. They work against black men underneath it all. And the black women are against the black men because they've been exploited so much. They're with the Hitler-esque people. They're with the white people. They work against black men underneath it all.
So, sisters, it's gotten to the point where old racist white ladies are speaking on us and our relationship with black men, who I consider my brothers. I want your literal feedback on this. This is not about black men and what they're doing and what they're not doing. This is not about white women or other races of women and what they're doing or not doing. This is for black women. Make responsive videos or comments or whatever. Just respond. Are black women purposely working against black men? Are black women willing to work with black men and follow their lead in building the black community and improving our condition? Are black women willing to change some of our ways in order to facilitate the end to the gender war? Do black women think that the black men are to blame for all of this? And if so, why? Do black women really believe that we should be in control because we are more intelligent or more educated or more capable than black men to do so? Do black women really believe that we are the backbone of the community? And if so, why? I'm going to give my opinion by answering my own questions. Are black women purposely working against black men? At first, I didn't believe this at all. I didn't want to believe it. I did not believe that there was anywhere in hell that black women were literally purposely working against black men or in cahoots to destroy them until I started talking to more and more black women, different types of black women, and learned about some of the mindsets that exist. I even made videos about it. One was called The Plan and one was called The Black Female's Love Letter. After what I learned and some of the things that I read and some of the things that I heard black women say, I would have to say yes, some black women are purposely working against black men in different ways. And no, I do not believe that most black women are willing to work with black men unless they are in control of whatever is going on. Are black women willing to change some of our ways in order to facilitate the end to this gender war? From what I've seen, I would have to say no. I do not see black women as a whole changing anything. Individual black women will change or have already changed, or were never like that in the first place. But most black women who display the attributes that are being complained about, I don't believe anything is going to change anytime soon, if ever. A lot of black women become highly offended when bad behaviors are brought to the forefront, even if they claim that they are not engaging in any of these behaviors, or that they don't condone these behaviors, or that they aren't like that. They become highly offended. If black women are not being regarded as queens or goddesses or perfect creatures or victims or earth mothers, then they don't want to hear it or face up to the fact that things are jacked up and some things need to change. I don't see twerking and booty shaking going away. I don't see black women keeping their legs closed in order to end the auto wedlock epidemic among us. I don't see black women losing their nasty attitudes and their blatant disrespect for black men that they display all the time. I don't see black women changing their superior attitudes that I see displayed all the time when it comes to black men, but that I don't see displayed when it comes to white men. I don't see most single black women being able to raise their sons to be men or raise their daughters to not to hate black men. I don't see us as a whole being able to teach our daughters to be ladies and to have self-respect and respect for others over teaching them to act like men and that any and everything goes. I don't see black women stepping aside and allowing willing and capable men to mentor their sons when there's no other male figure available in their lives. I do not see the fighting in the streets ending. And unless the media completely turns against black women, I don't see us not continuing to go on the air and saying something ridiculous or acting like fools for entertainment purposes. No, I don't. I don't see any of that happening. Do black women think that black men are to blame for all of the problems? Well, on this question, most of the women that I've talked to have been fair in admitting that it is both the fault of the men and the women. We've both dropped the ball, and I agree with that. The difference is we black women went to the oppressor with our gripes and displayed everything publicly in the media and made it appear that black men were at fault to the world at large. We went to the media and said that black men are all in jail, are all deadbeat dads with thousands of babies all over the place, are all on the DL, that all black men are uneducated, lazy bums, that they're all thugs and criminals, and that they chase white women. We can't find a quote unquote good black man or a man on our level. So even though black women acknowledge that both black men and black women are at fault, I have yet to see that being said publicly on TV or anywhere as often as the negative comments against black men have been said. Do black women really believe that we should be in control because we are more intelligent, more educated, and therefore more capable than black men to do so? I would have to say yes. The vast majority of black women do believe that black women are more capable leaders than black men are. A lot of black women believe that we are leaps and bounds ahead of black men in every area: education, business, career, economically, common sense, reasoning skills, and leadership ability. And they do not believe that men should be in control. They also believe that men are oppressors of black women. And I don't understand that at all, but I hear it a lot. I have never known black men to be oppressors of black women or even ever being in a position to do so as a whole. Are there specific instances where black women have been in oppressive relationships with black men? Of course. Are there specific cases where black women have been in relationships with black men where they were abused and held back? Of course. Does that mean that black men as a whole have oppressed or have ever even been in a position to oppress black women as a whole? Of course not. If anybody has oppressed us, it has been the oppressor of all black people. I personally don't believe that women are more capable, nor that they should be in control of everything either. The current state of the black community is proof of that. Do black women really believe that we are the backbone of the community? And if so, why? Yes. The vast majority of black women do believe that we are the backbone of the community. As mothers, as nurturers, as givers of life, it seems only natural that black women would be considered the backbone of the black community and of the black family. Just based on that alone, I think that is why black women believe we are the backbone of the community. However, the backbone is the strength of any structure, the framework that holds that structure together. And in recent years, black women have not been that strength at all, in my opinion. Our community is in shambles. Our children are being abused, tortured, and killed at the hands of their own mothers at alarming rates, especially little boys. Intelligence and responsibility is being rejected while this so-called swag and ignorance and thug life is being admired and embraced. We are feeding into and becoming walking stereotypes. No, a weak backbone is just as bad as having no backbone at all. That's my opinion. It would appear to me that the vast majority of black women are against black men on some level or another. If this is the case, how are we going to fix this? How are we going to build black families? How are we going to build anything? Are you even interested in building? If this is the case, how are we the backbone of the community? Is complete and total separation of the black man from the black woman the answer? If black women are literally working against black men, how in the world do we expect for them to react? I'm not giving credence to anything that the little old shriveled up racist said. After all the M-bombs she dropped, I didn't even hear what she said about black women until all these people jumped on it like they forgot all the other things she was saying, and she said something so enlightening. But I'm going strictly by what I see and what I hear black women saying and seeing and what they do. And all that, what that little woman did was prompt me to make this video because of the frenzy that the little beast caused. I just want to know, what do you think? Am I wrong in my assessment? If I'm wrong, please let me know. Let me know how black women are willing to work with our brothers. I'm not asking whether or not black men are willing to work with black women. I'm asking if black women are willing to work with black men. If you don't agree with my answers, then let me know yours. Speak up. And if you do agree, let me know that as well.